doing?
Good evening, Rabbi.
Good.
Good.
So,
Okay. I hope that you prepared all your questions for Pesach. So we're going to save a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, did you prepare any questions?
Yeah, I have a few.
Okay,
I
good.
You can't, about like the appliances, you can't kosher microwave, right?
No.
And the dishwasher, no, either also?
Dishwasher, you can.
You
Yes, you
can.
can.
Some
Yeah.
rabbis say no and some say yes, right?
Okay. The Ashkenazim have their own way, but we have our own ways. You run the dishwasher 2 cycles, okay? Empty with soap, okay? And there is a filter there. You know, there is a filter. You should clean the filter and it's ready to go.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's fine.
One by one. Don't worry. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes.
2 cycles?
Yes,
2 cycles, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
So if you want to wash like glasses in the dishwasher, after the 2 cycles, you have to put glass in the dishwasher or before
Okay.
to make it kosher for
Glasses,
Pesach.
the glasses. If it's mamash a glass, okay, you can wash it everywhere that you want to. But my advice will be, of course, wait until you kosher the dishwasher and then do it. You know, then do it.
Even though the glass was used during the weekday, it's just for the kiddush, nothing else.
Not a problem at all.
Okay, thank you.
Rav, what about a stainless steel sink? Do you have to wait 24 hours and then you can kosher it for Pesach? So I could just pour hot boiling water and it's okay?
That's okay.
Thank you, Rav.
Anybody else?
Robin,
Yeah.
the
Rabbi.
countertops, like you have a stone quartz, which is like a stone, like the granite. You just pour boiling water.
You you see, the granite have advantage because it's not observing. If you pour something hot on a granite, it takes maybe 5 seconds and it becoming very cold. You see, so the granite is not observing. So
But granite and quartz are the same.
They don't absorb.
good.
Quartz is
Yeah.
the same as granite,
Okay, so good.
just hot water.
Just hot water.
That's it.
Boiling water.
Boiling water, yes. Mamash. Yes.
But you have to wait 24 hours before you, no? Okay,
Rav,
that's easy. Okay, thank you.
The 24 hours is only for the oven.
Rav, can you clarify the oven? Like if I did self-cleaning oven, do I wait 24 hours and then I could use it?
The self-cleaning is the best.
Okay. One more question, Rav. Regarding the 4 cups of wine, does a woman have to drink 4 cups of wine or could it be grape juice?
Okay, very good question. To all the Giborim here, okay? That wants to do things like a tchila, but don't forget, you're drinking 2 cups of wine on empty stomach. It will knock you out if you're not accustomed to it. So now, what do you have to do? My advice to all of you, right? Grape juice. It's fine. It's okay. It's better to stay awake, and have the seder that you see people, holding their heads and they tired and they want to sleep. So we miss everything. So everybody should know his abilities. Don't go beyond. You say, I drink grape juice. I don't drink wine. Okay?
Hi, Rob,
Yes.
what if it's not a full cup? Is it all right to just put a little bit of wine in the cup and drink that?
No, that's not good. That's not
Oh,
good.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you have a big cup, I'll tell you what is the requirement. The requirement is 81 grams, which is 2.8 ounces. This is what we have to drink 4 times. Now, you buy cups that take exactly what it is, or a little bit, maximum 86 grams. No more than this, no more. And then you can drink it all. Now, if you have cup that take 100 grams or 150, then you have to drink most of the cup. So most of the cup will be like at least 100 grams. So not necessary to do it, okay? We found at home cups that take exactly right, the amount that is needed, and we fill it up, and that's it. That's it. Now, the main mitzvah is to make sure that the kids are awake and because they are the most important guests in the Leila Seder, the kids. Why the kids are so important? Paro wanted to throw our kids into the Nile to get rid of us. So we have to come up with an answer. We tell them, you wanted to throw us into the Nile, so we should not have continuation. So we are here. Where are you? Where are you? So that's what it is. So the kids, our job is to tell them all the stories of Yetziat Mitzrayim, how we came out of Egypt. So you have 1 week to prepare. 1 week to prepare. You start, the father will start with something interesting and then let the kids talk. I assume that if they're going to yeshivot, they prepare them very well. Okay. The problem is that sometimes we have older people in the Seder and they don't have this patience. They want to go straight to the food. So my advice is give the food to the older ones, send them to sleep, and you stay with your kids, and you make a seder like it should be. Now, which means, yes, Friday, since Fridays are long, my advice to everybody, fix up the table Thursday night, so you don't have to do it Friday. And then Friday afternoon, you're going to sleep. And send the kids to sleep. You have to. This is the one day that you allow to bribe the kids. It's written b'Shulchan Aruch. Bribe the kids. They should stay awake so we can talk to them. We can explain them. They should know where we're coming from and how great is Hashem. And hopefully they should stay awake, okay? And you should offer prizes to whoever stays up to the end. And that's why we're dealing with the Afikoman. We want them to hide the Afikoman, and then we have to ask back the Afikoman, and we have to promise them all kinds of gifts. If not, they're not gonna give us the Afikoman. This makes them alert, and they don't want to sleep, right? And
Yes.
then we want them to open the door for Eliyahu Hanavi, right? By the way, this is where the Goyim got the idea of Santa Claus. They thieves. These thieves, the Goyim, as all of them, everything they stole from us, of course. And they think Eliyahu Hanavi has a special hat, you know. Ho, 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 ho. Yes. I don't know, that's the image, but they don't know that Eliyahu is a spirit, okay? And we pour. After the course of Birkat Hamazon, which is the third cup, then we pour the fourth cup and the cup for Eliyahu Hanavi. This will leave until the next day, and on this we're making the Kiddush at noontime, after the shul. Yes? That's what we do.
Yes.
You following what I'm saying?
Yes, Rabbi.
Good. Very good.
Rabbi, how do we keep it? We leave it on the table, just cover it?
Outside.
You cover it? Yes. Yes. And this is, we're waiting for Eliyahu to come and to drink it. Why Eliyahu? Why Eliyahu? So, as a side point, nothing to do with the kashrut, of course. Did you pay attention that all the mitzvot of the night, it runs by number 4?
Yes.
We're eating 4 kazeitot matzah. We drink 4 cups of wine. How many sons we have in the Agadah?
4.
Chacham, Rasha, Tam, Sheno יודע Lishon. 4 also. How many expression of redemption we have?
Four.
Meaning every time in Jewish life, when you see the number 4, you know it comes to remind you of redemption. The same way with the tzitzit, have 4 corners. Whatever have 4 corners, you have to know it's redemption.
No, I did not know that.
Now you know, Baruch Hashem.
Baruch Hashem.
Good. Every number comes to represent something. 7, we know it's a number of holiness. 8, all the way up, above this world. Yes.
Yes. 40.
9 is the truth, emet. Why? Aleph is 1. We take the zeros out. Aleph is 1, Mem is 4, and Taf is also 4. 4, 4, and 1. In my school, it was 9. 9 is Emet.
Is that why 40 is kind of redemption as well, Rav?
40, yeah. 40 days redemption, yes.
Because
Meaning
you
you
take the
can
zero out?
change, you can change the status that you're in now.
Mhm.
This we spoke about before Rosh Hashanah.
Mm.
There is 40 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul until Yom Kippur. Right? The Mabul was 40 days and 40 nights. The flood was 40 days. Our people, the spies, they went 40 days to spy the country, the land.
Yes.
We stayed in the desert 40 years,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
Yes.
When Hashem sent Yonah, the prophet, to Nineveh, and he said, in another 40 days, Hashem will turn you upside down. 40 days before even the parents thinking about you to create you, already in the Shamayim, we're saying this boy will marry this girl. Okay? 40 days. Everything that has to do with 40, you can change the status of it.
Mhm.
Number 10, that's the maximum, right?
Hashem.
10 is Hashem created this world with 10 ma'amarot, with 10 things that came out of his mouth, everything, right? So everything will, how many measure of talking came to the world?
10.
10.
Nine.
How many took the ladies?
9.
9.
9, very good. So we men left with 1. So if your husband don't talk to you, you know why. It's your fault because you took everything from him. So you have to give it back.
Harab, I always thought 9 is not such a great number because 9 of
Okay, that's the emet. What is the opposite of 9?
6.
6, very good.
And it's and it's not the truth.
Ah,
And it's represents
Sheker.
not the true sheker.
Sheker.
so
Sheker
people
is
that-
6. Shin is 3. Kuf is 1. And Reish is 2. 3, 1, and 2, it's 6.
So
It's
people that
sheker.
people that born have a birthday on a 9 or 6, they represent that too.
9 of what?
So let's say 9 of any month, like Heshvan. If they have a birthday, does it represent their personality in any way? No, it's just a number.
That's why Olam Hazeh is Olam Shel Sheker. Why? The Olam have only 6 sides to it. Right?
Yes.
East, west, north, south, up and down. 7 is above this and 8 is above the 7. Yes? But 6 is this world. Check, everything is false over here. Why the Mashiach is not coming on the horse, is coming on a donkey? Why donkey? Horse has, they're coming from a royal place, horses. Paro, the Torah says, Sus ve'rochvo rama bayam. Paro and the horses, they all drowned in the sea. Yes?
Yes.
Why Sus? Kiba Sus Paro. What do I care what he came with? Sus is Olam Hazeh. Samech is 6, Vav is 6, and again Samech is 6. 6, 6, 6.
But isn't horse also proud animal? So they always have a pride. They always head up, but the donkey is always head down.
That's what we want.
Humility.
Head down, no the head up.
Right.
Okay, so the numbers have a lot to do. A lot to do. So,
What about 13? What Asara? You know that the song?
one mi yodea.
Yeah, I never understood what 13 is. Dibraya or
No.
Chovaya? No.
You see, whatever past the 10, right? You see already it's the stars, and already it goes already beyond our atmosphere. So let's go back to the Seder. Now, people were not able to eat the 4 kazetot. Kazetot, meaning a zayit, we say is 28 grams.
How much would that be in ounces, Rav?
Oh,
Little less than an ounce.
it's an ounce.
32 is an ounce, no?
It
32.
goes not by weight, it goes by, no,
Volume?
what?
Volume of?
Volume, yes, that's it. It goes by volume. You take the matzah, break it to pieces, and make it 1 ounce, right? This is what we need to eat. So now it depends how thick is the matzah. Some of them are very thin, and some of them you can take to the beach and play, it's like a
Tennis racket? Ping pong.
Crispy.
yes, they are that thick, especially The Chabad ones, why? You have to have, my advice is they have to come with a saw. That heavy.
Wait, are you talking? I
That's
love
what
when you talk about them.
Okay.
Are you saying that they're too thick, the shmira,
Yeah.
that Chabad makes?
Wow.
Wow.
What about lafa, Rav?
Rabbi, you cracked me up.
What?
You cracked me up.
What crack
What
on me?
about the Yemenite, Rav? The Yemenite matzah. They say it's like lafa or pita. Is that
Yeah.
okay to eat?
Okay, we don't have a custom to eat this. But to tell you the truth, if you look at Shulchan Aruch, that's what they used to eat. But since it's not so simple to bake this, so they came up with the thin one. So therefore, for sure, we know it's not going to be chametz. But the Sfaradim, okay, not us, the Iranian, the Bulgarian, the Afghanian, they're all going according to the Ashkenazim, and we eat only the crunchy one, like they used to do in Russia, right? The other ones, the Iraqis, the Egyptian, the Lebanese, Tripoli,
Moroccan.
you name it.
Moroccan.
The Moroccan, I'm not so sure because they went also after the Ashkenazim, and the proof is they don't eat rice on Pesach.
Mm-hmm.
They don't eat rice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So each one should stick to his own custom, should not change. I see many of the young crowd now, they're reading the books of Chacham Ovadia. He came from Iraq, and he goes according to the Sfaradim. And the Sfaradim, in Pesach, they're eating tehina, hummus, all the kitniyot they eat. We never ate. We never ate. Our people never ate. So for us, it's forbidden. Forbidden.
Except for rice. Rice is also
Only
considered.
rice is allowed. That's it.
And Rabbi, I have one more question. Today I saw cumin spice, and it was on kitniyot side. Is it considered kitniyot? It says kosher for Passover, but it was not with the spices. It was on the other section.
Yeah. So
Cumin is kitniyot.
since it's only a spice and it's not food, we have some leniency, and we said okay, because this is only come to give some spice to the food. It's not the main thing.
Kvodo Rav,
Yes.
I am vegetarian. What should I do if I cannot eat the kidneyot?
You should not eat kidney.
Why not? I'm Sephardi.
I see Avramov.
Yes.
So you're Bukhari, you know?
Yeah, I am.
Are you from?
But I'm vegetarian. My whole meal is beans. I cannot eat beans. I'm not eat. I didn't eat before, but I'm just asking for this Pesach.
You eat what you can eat, but you don't eat unless the doctor ordering you to eat. I remember after I finished with my chemotherapy, I was weak a little bit, and the doctor told me, you have to eat kidneyot. It's good because it has a lot of
Fiber.
yeah. So now I couldn't. I said, what to do? I consulted with my son-in-law. What should I do? Should I do it? Yes, no. He told me, it's for medical reasons. So we're gonna make atarat nedarim. We're gonna be matir the neder. We release you from the neder that you never ate. You eat this time because it's like you're taking a medicine. Next year, if you'll feel good, you come back to it. Be'emet, I ate it with against my wish, mamash against my wish. No choice. And next year, I was fine. I said, that's it. Bye-bye, shalom. Continue with the custom.
Rabbi, are they not becoming universal with everything though soon? Like with Israeli law is kind of like eliminating tradition from all places and it's becoming like one thing?
The beauty of the Jewish nation is that each one has his own customs. And they should stay with the customs. There is a reason for every custom.
But are they not changing that? No?
Why should
I
we?
heard something.
Why should we? Why?
I don't know, but I heard like everything is like, they're making rules in regards to Pesach, about meat, about how many hours now, because some do 3, some do 1, some do 6, some do chicken 4. Everything is like going to be 6 hours, I was told.
You see, you can go up, but not go down, right? If the 3 hours wants to make it 6 hours, very nice. But usually people want to get out of the customs to be much more lenient.
Yeah.
This we're not going to let happen. So I promise everybody, if you're not going to eat tahina and hummus 1 week, nothing will happen to you. Guarantee. I'll sign you a paper. Everything is going to be okay.
Amen.
You don't need atzala. Everything is going to be okay. It's only Yetzer Hara talking to you. Okay? Only Yetzer Hara. That's all.
It's the best thing actually to get off bread for a week.
Very good.
Rabbi, back to matzah. Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Whenever we get last afikoman, because afikoman itself is small, right? The one that kids hide. So they found it, they brought it back. So how the small piece we can break, eat, it has to be a certain amount, and give it to everybody, and also keep for the whole year. Explain me this part, because there's everybody has to eat a certain amount, right? Afikoman. But it has to be the one that they heat, no?
So
And certain amount, the 28 grams.
you're breaking the
Middle matzah.
matzah, the middle one, to two pieces, right?
Right. So the small piece, they hide.
No,
The bigger piece,
the bigger piece.
so they hide. So whenever at the end of it, they found it, we have to eat half of the matzah. So we
You
take
have
from,
to eat 28 grams.
so each one has to take 28 grams. And from this afikoman, but it's not enough for everybody. So we take from the box for everybody.
Yeah.
And this afikoman we break to give as a
But
souvenir.
why it's not enough if everybody broke the pieces?
It's not enough because for whole family only one afikoman, no?
No, one per person.
Per person.
Each
Okay,
one
so
has to have 3.
of course, I'll tell you what to do. I see what's going on. Okay. You have to put in each one in front of him 3 matzot.
Okay.
Not only in front of the one who is leading the seder.
Yes.
Everybody has to have. That's the best thing to do.
Uh-huh.
So why? You're saving time because anyway, everybody have to eat 4 times 28 grams.
Right.
So give each one already 3, and now done, finished.
So it should be 1 keira, 1 big plate with all the semanim, and each guest has to have 3 matzot. Perfect.
Yes, and
Okay.
3 for the one who is leading the seder.
And one more question I have. After each use of cups, kiddush cups, we have to wash. We have to wash cups. So the dish has to be at the table.
It can be on the side, okay? But that's what we used to do always, yes?
Yes.
After each cup, you're collecting all the cups, you wash it, and okay, yalla. One more time.
Another question.
Yes.
Because we always get confused with this, and everybody makes, whenever we spill dam tzfardea, all the 10 makot, we spill a little bit. So all this can go in the same dish to be washed, or it has to go, no?
First of all, the Sfaradim, they take the cup and they says, dam, tzfardea, kinim. Oh, yes, that's the way they go.
Half a cup is gone.
We don't do like this.
No? Okay.
No, we go like the Ashkenazim with the pinky.
Oh. Okay.
We
So
go inside and a drop. Another one, a drop. Why? Because we want to say that Hashem, with his pinky, did all this, Gara. It wasn't a big deal to devastate them with every blow. So that's actually Behemet, that's the right way. So that's how I saw it by my parents, and they told me, coming from your grandparents, grandparents, why should I change? Why should I change?
Rob, excuse me. My father spent Pesach Seder with his Rebbe. He was a student of the Chafetz Chaim, and that's how my father always did it, with the pinky. I always thought it was strange.
It's not strange.
Sorry, Rabbi.
All do it with the pinky in America.
Rabbi, we should cover the rest of the cup of people when we do this, or no, you don't need to cover.
No need to cover. Why to cover? After you do this, you have to pour more wine back to the cup because you touched it already.
Rob,
Yeah.
everybody does it or only the one who say there?
Ah,
Everybody does the Dam Tvardea with the pinky or only?
no, only the one who is leading the seder.
Oh God, Rob, really quick, regarding the rice, there's some country, some say 1 time, sometimes 3 times. What's the significance and why do we check the rice?
Okay. This is also a custom that I don't know why people want to change it. Did you ask once your mother how she used to clean?
3 times.
If you tell our people 1 time, they will hang you. And they correct. They're correct. Why? In the old days, the fields of the rice were very close to the fields of the wheat. Now, don't forget, the white rice came to the world not too long ago. The rice was always brown rice. So the brown rice and the wheat looks very much alike.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So now, since they used to clean it, that's why the Ashkenazim said no rice. Why? Because they didn't know how to clean it. So they said no rice. Stay away from this. Why? Because it's mamash. It can bring you to eat chametz on Pesach.
Rabbi, I remember a few months before Pesach, we started cleaning the rice.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
3 months.
In Iran, how many times they clean the rice?
3 times.
Nothing to talk about. 3 times it is.
Does the rice have to have a hechsher like a kosher symbol like OUP or OKP, or it could just be any rice?
No.
Any rice that we know that because now they're having white rice.
Like jasmine rice or basmati rice, like all these different types.
We have to know what type of vitamins they added to it.
Any problem with organic, Rabbi?
Organic. So how come it's white?
I don't know.
Good. When you're gonna have an answer, please, if you can give me a call.
That's why I'm asking, Rabbi. I think organic white one, there's a problem, no?
Organic, it cannot be white. Organic is always brown ones.
Yeah.
The white one is a processed one. They take the peel out.
So Rav, we got one here that's OU basmati. So
Very good.
So that is good for Pesach.
1 second. What is it? Is it brown?
Not tree aromatic.
No, it's white. It's white OU.
It's unreached or enriched?
It's what?
Enriched.
Enriched? How would I know that?
It's It's on the back.
It's it says naturally aromatic, premium aged.
I think the
that's-
basmati is not enriched, Rabbi. The basmati is not enriched.
It says product of India, GMO free, stored rice in cool and dry places, OU.
Basmati is okay. All Persians use basmati.
Yeah, but for Passover, it's the question.
Can you check in the back?
Again,
the
again.
ingredients?
If they didn't add any vitamins to it, so it's fine, it's okay. What can be there?
It says on his package that it's fragrant. It has jasmine, right? Or
Okay, so if it doesn't say on the package, enriched, it means it's unreached. They
Okay.
left it just like that. Okay, and you can eat it. That's not a problem.
I got one question too, Rabbi. Is you know, when we did tshuva, we did it through Chabad, right, for 13 years. So we pretty much did a lot of Chabad customs across the board. But in our case, because we are so mishmash, right? We are Persians and Russians and Germans and Polish and English and so on. We kind of mixed it up. So some Pesachs we had rice, some Pesachs we would not have any rice products, you know. So probably not the best version, probably, but because we never really specifically identified which one we should go with, so we tried a few different ways.
So after I'll tell you what we're gonna do. After we'll finish what we have to do, right? I'll tell you on the spot. Now you have to choose. What do you want to be? Sephardi or Ashkenazi?
Yeah.
And whatever will come out of your mouth, your wife have to follow? And that's it, Gamanu.
Oh, I can't decide?
No, you cannot decide. You, that's
right.
why you have a husband.
That's right.
Okay, so let's go now to the people who are not able to eat 4 times the matzah, maybe old people, maybe have no teeth, or what is the minimum that they have to eat? Here we go. Lekatchila, if you're going to go according to the Ben Ish Chai, the Ben Ish Chai says 5 kazetot, not 4, 5. He said 2 times by Amotzi, 1 time by the korech, the maror sandwich, as we call it, right? And then 2 by the afikoman.
5 ounces each time, Rav, or total? I'm sorry.
Mama?
5 ounces total or by each
Not
time?
ounces, 5 kazetot.
So can Rav define a kazayit?
Kazait is 28 grams.
Grams, okay.
In volume is 1 ounce.
It's the size of an egg, they say, right?
Like an olive.
Olive, that's right.
Egg is 58 grams.
Yeah.
Around,
Okay.
if it's a shmura matzah, it's like half a shmura matzah about, right?
Depends. If it's Chabad, it's a quarter one.
Thank you.
If it's like the super thin Ukrainian one, Rav, it's very thin. Or like the thin ones, is it like half a matzah?
Okay, so if I were you, I will make experiment. Meaning,
Okay.
I'll take half of a matzah I'll crush it, and I put it in a bottle of a baby that it drinks by ounces. Okay? So if you see 1 ounce, right? That's what you have to eat this min kezait. And now you know how much you put there, so when you get to the matzah, you know how much to eat.
Thank you, Rav.
Good.
Kawatara, can we use the boxes, the like shemura matzah from the boxes, like the square box that they sell?
I couldn't hear.
Can we use the shemura matzah from the boxes, you know, like the square boxes that they sell? It comes in the package of like 5 or 6 boxes. The machine, it's called the machine made ones.
Machine made. Okay. On Leila Seder, don't use this. We always say to use the hand shmura matzah. It was done by hand. Okay.
You can't even mix it.
Not my advice. It's only advice. You know, it's not a must, but you know, at least for the 2 first nights, don't use this. Noontime, you can use it. That's okay. You see, the people who really got there, the whole chag, they eat only hand shmura matzah. They don't want to eat the machine made.
Because one of my children is very sensitive. Every time he has matzah, afterward he gets indigestion and all of that. So can we be a little more lenient with him?
Yeah, for sure, yes.
Thank you.
Again, when we starting to deal with you know, with the medical aspect of it, so we have to do what we have to do. You know.
Back to the question, should we go to the rabbi to do atarat nedarim, or what should we do whenever the doctor said, yes, you're allowed to kidneyot?
If you're gonna ask your doctor, and if he'll tell you that you need it, you must have it, like they told me that I must have it, that's okay, fine. Then we're gonna make atarat nedarim. But if it's only you decided to be a vegetarian, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Vitamins, if someone takes for health issues, is it okay if it has wheat and rice flour?
As long as you swallow it, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Rabbi, so those that cannot chew matzah because of the health reasons, because they have no teeth, can they wear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Rabbi, I would like you to clarify something for me from earlier about the pinky. I never heard, please tell me why, I never heard that the leader of the Seder uses the pinky. And what I understood you said was that the rest of the people do not?
Yeah, because he is the one who is leading the Seder.
Right.
So he has to do it only for everybody. Not
when he's doing it, it's for everyone.
Yeah,
So we don't do it. I never learned that ever.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
That's Ashkenaz against Sephardim?
So usually there's a segula also for the unmarried person to take that spilled wine and spill it out. Is that true?
What do you mean?
I heard that it's segula. Whoever spills out that, like who's single, will get married.
I'll tell you what the sgula is. It can harm people.
So they should. What should they do with that spilled wine? 10 drops.
You should spill it right away in the sink.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Use plastic plates or cup for this.
Plastic cup.
Plastic cup.
Rabbi, what's the segula for marriage on Seder night? I heard when you remove the Seder plate and bring it back during Manishtana, this is segula for like a lot of
Okay.
things.
Let me clarify something. I don't know where it's coming from. I think we have to stop once and for all from all the crazy segulot that I hear. Where is it coming from?
Different lectures, Rabbi.
I don't know where they bring it. What are the sources? What they're talking about? People think that the Torah is hocus pocus. What's the matter with people? The only segula that we know is to pray to Hashem.
Rabbi, there is here in Jacksonville, we have the headquarters, I think, for Maxwell House. And, you know, the Chabads here, they distribute the Haggadah that Maxwell House has. I don't know if it's the same up in Queens, if they also distribute a lot across the country, but it's very self-explanatory. It's very easy. It's great. It's very halachic, but yet at the same time, it eases people through it. It is both transliterary, Hebrew and English. So it's a very good Haggadah. It's very simple to follow. By Maxwell House, the ironically the coffee place. So I did not know if you heard about it or not.
Very good. So now, people who are not able to eat, so we can ease it up to 3 times, not 28 grams. The minimum will be 20 grams, like the Rambam. And the Rambam says, Kezait is 20 grams. So, we have to for the sick people or people who are not able to. And so we will tell them the whole Seder, you have to eat 60 grams of matzah. That's all. Which is not a big deal at all. Yes. If this is also they cannot do mamash, it's for them it's impossible. So we're going to the bottom line now, 2 of them. One be'amotzi and one be'afikoman, and don't do the sandwich. No.
Kawasara, my family had a custom, like back in Iran, they had a custom of wedding the master before for the Seder.
To do what?
To wet the master a little bit, and they put it in. Is that okay to do that or not?
No.
What's the reason? Because of Gabra or?
You have to taste the taste of the matzah. So if it's involved other things, it's not the real taste of the matzah.
I think we did it because of the old people at the Seder, the grandmother.
Could be, could very well be.
Thought
No, it was just for everyone. It was just water. It was matzah and water. That's it. They just put it a little bit with water, not a whole lot. Just a little bit so it become a little soft.
we put it in the water, but I thought it was for the grandmother.
Okay. Any more questions?
Rabbi, there is another time that we add water into our wine. Is it Sephardic tradition or it's Ashkenazi?
No. It used to be, but now, since the wines contain a lot of water as well, maybe 3 drops, small ones. But if you didn't do it, nothing happened because he has already enough water inside.
And also, my children are asking for a white wine. A white wine is I know the Seder it's not
Red
allowed.
wine.
Red wine supposed to be, right? So if they want Baltanura, the white, it's called.
So give him a white one and pour a little bit red inside. So
to color it.
Yes, to color it.
Thank you.
Rabbi, I'm surprised Bukharian didn't cover in the middle of the Seder. Because in Iran we covered when it's time of dams, the Fardeya.
Covered what?
Covered the shulchan.
The entire Seder, right?
Interesting.
Yeah. I remember my father, when it's time to say the dam, Sephardeya, Kinim, he said, cover the shulchan.
Oh, they
Very
took it seriously. Kol hakavod.
important part was covered.
Rabbi, that it's even in the Haggadah, it says that you have to cover the Seder now.
Not
Like
in
the-
Haggadah. I don't know.
Bukharian didn't do it.
No. You see, that's the beauty. That's the beauty.
Rabbi, what's the difference between Bukharian and Persian customs when it comes to Pesach?
Almost the same.
Almost? Like, what's the one big difference, if there is any?
I don't think that there is any. I don't know if the Iranian, are they eating kitniot?
Just black oil, black rice, black oil beans,
Beans.
What?
black oil beans. Right, Sarafan?
Yeah, just
I've heard from Persians they eat pretty much anything.
Black eye.
beans. Yeah. No, beans.
Pesach?
Whatever, I don't know what true that is. I think by Persians, when we search for Afikomen, by Sephardim, we do it with a towel. But Persians, I heard they do it with a scallion. I don't know if that's true.
What?
When you're searching for the Afikomen.
So for Diana.
That's for Diana.
For the Ainu? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Each other with Diana. Keeps it all
I
away.
Persians hit each other in Dayenu time. In Dayenu time, Persians hit each other, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
they use the onion. to hit.
Bukharians use the towel to heat each other afikomen.
With the scallion, yeah.
That's how they get the afikomen. Well,
Why
where's
do
the
they
wisdom?
hit each
I don't
other?
know.
Why do they hit each other? Is that like super
We
love something?
imitate
That's
when
what
we
I
were
heard.
being
That's why
hit
I
by
asked.
the Egyptians.
The whip,
The whip by the Egyptians. Imitating it. So we use onion strings, green onions, and we hit each other.
The
Not
scallion.
hard.
Rabbi, it really wakes everyone up.
What?
It does wake everyone up. It's right after we take off the cover from the table after like Dam Safardeya. As soon as we lift up the cover, then they say Dayenu, and all the kids, everyone's running to get all the scallions and start like hitting each other. And then
With a soft one, with a soft one.
yeah, and then everyone wakes up.
That is correct.
The comedy.
But the text of this song, Dayenu, is בכלל nothing to do with the.
Where is this come from? I don't know.
Okay, you see.
Rabbi, some people recommend belt, Rabbi.
Yeah, they upgrade to that.
Okay, Rabotai. I think we covered all bases.
Hara, can I quickly ask you just two questions? Very
Yeah,
quickly.
go ahead.
One is like, if I have the cabinets with dishes that I don't really use, do I have to take everything out, clean and put them back? I can just close it and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And the other thing is like, there is a grate that's inside the sink. It came with the sink when we bought the house. So, I mean, it's not like I can move it and change it. It really fits inside the sink. Can I kosher that with the sink?
What do you have there?
It's a grate that goes, I can show you the picture.
A grate, it's like a
Hold on.
a railing, like a little railing.
Yeah. Okay, pour hot water on this.
You can pour hot water.
Hot water.
Well, the boiling water, isn't it?
Boiling water.
Boiling water. Thank you.
Okay.
With the Bedikat Chametz, do you have to use a candle or could you use a flashlight?
Oh, that's a good one. Now, if you have a carpet, you start with a candle wherever you have the poles. And then when you move to the carpet, you use a flashlight. Don't use fire.
Rav, if you have little kids and you have carpets and you're going up the stairs, is it okay just to start with the flashlight? Or
You start with a kitchen, with a candle.
Okay.
Okay, and then extinguish and open up a flashlight, and then you continue with the whole house.
Thank you.
Quadrav question. Does this stove has to be covered with aluminum foil or it could be just open?
If you know how to kosher it, you don't need any foil.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Rabbi, I think we need one more night of Passover enhancement. Sure, how to make it happy for everybody, enjoyable.
Enjoyable means that you're going to structure Friday very good. Everything has to be ready. As I said, the table should be set up already from Thursday night. And then, what else you have to do? Don't cook too much, because you have to eat the matzot, and you have to eat the maror. Yes?
Yes.
And then you have to be awake for the second part of the seder. Usually what happens, people jumping on the food, and then Birkat Amazon, we need to bring a jack to lift them up, because everybody is already quiet. Don't do that.
I have a question too.
Because there is a second part to it. which is also important. And then you have all the Chadgadia, and one who knows two, three. And we, after all this, we're sitting down and we saying Shira Shirim yet. So if you stuff yourself with too much food, you're not going to be able to do all this.
What do you suggest to be cooked for Leila Seder?
You be Ashkenaz. Soup.
Soup.
That's
That was
it.
my question. Soup. If we serving soup, can they break matzah and put in soup and eat?
We can do it, yes.
What about
We
a
can do
roast,
it.
Rose? Are you allowed to have a roast
Thank
in the evening on the Sidarim? Daytime, it's okay?
And one more question: how do we do zroa? Because everybody does it differently. They take a wing of a chicken and they put it on top of the fire. So I heard recently that we're not supposed to do that. That it has supposed to be boiled first and then roasted.
Who said it?
I heard Rabbi Mizrahi Shu.
To boil?
There has to be boiled first, the bone, and then it has to be roasted for the zroa, for the kera.
I heard that too.
How it's supposed to be done? Can you please explain? I'm sorry we holding you longer, but
We're roasting it.
We're roasting it on open fire.
Yes.
And what do we do with the bone after the seder? Can I make soup with it? Can I use it for something, or I can give it to a dog, throw it out? How is it done?
Rabbi, can I question?
You can do whatever you want after the Seder. But that night, no.
And there's specific bone that can be used. It could be chicken, it could be meat, it could be anything.
You better tell you butcher if you have man to get you the zoa.
Rabbi, I need your permission. Can I ask
They charge you a lot for the bone.
Rabbi,
Yes.
I have a question. I need
Yes.
a suggestion. I'm gonna be on hotel for Passover. I do light the candle with the oil. How can I do in a hotel with the oil? I could use the candle lights.
You can't.
What I could do?
What everybody else do.
I'm not sure if they're gonna be Jews there.
Where you going to?
Panama.
Panama.
Yeah.
In Panama, there are Jews.
Yeah, the people who I go with, they have a house. So I took it a hotel because we don't have enough room. And now I got stuck with that because I don't want to get some fire there.
No, so you're gonna have to use no candles and no klum.
No klum?
Shum davar. You have a lighter.
Light the light?
You turn off the light wherever you're gonna leave it on.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it off. Say the bracha and turn it on again.
What about next day? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
No way. I'm losing my mitzvah then.
That's what happened when you're going away.
Rabbi, I missed that. Why can't she not light candles
In a
In the
hotel.
hotel, they're not gonna let you.
Arab, she cannot light in the place that she eats?
They're going to eat, I assume, in the house.
Yeah,
So
can I
then,
light in the house?
Ma,
Can I light in the house? But I'm gonna be sleeping in the hotel. Well,
Why can't she get those little tiny candles, those flat tiki-like candles and a plate, and then just do a couple on that? There's no fire hazard there.
okay, but you're going against the law of the hotel.
Right.
Even for a tiki candle, which is like flat and small?
They don't want it.
Yeah, because it costs fire. Chas v'shalom.
God forbid, but I don't think it's possible as long as they have usually like kitchen areas,
We
bathrooms.
cannot just get.
Bathroom.
Okay,
All right.
Yeah.
רבותיי, חג שמח.
Hag Sameach.
thank you
Chag
so much.
Sameach.
Our
Thank you, Rabbi.
our next shiur will be next Monday night, if it's Hashem.
Rabbi,
No class
quick
the rest of the
question
week?
I wanted to ask.
1 week off.
Oh,
Because
wow.
you busy with Pesach and everything else.
Yes.
No,
I-
we need you still.
Yeah.
We still need you. A couple more days.
I'll see you next
Much
Monday
help to
night,
you,
if it's Hashem. We'll come back. Okay, and we'll
Chag Sameach.
continue.
Bezat Hashem.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay?
Hag
We have a
Sameach,
class tomorrow
everybody.
day.
Yeah.
Sameach, everybody.
Hag Sameach,
Thank you so much.
Sameach, enjoy it.
Sameach, everybody.
Much health to you, Rabbi.
Thank you. Same to you. Thank you.
All right, Hag Sameach.
Zis
Everybody
Pesach.
enjoy Pesach.
Maybe
Maybe a blessing. Bye.
Okay, come to.
Right.
Hag
Rabbi,
Sameach.
quick
Everybody, Chag Sameach.
question. I'm so sorry.
I'm listening.
Rabbi, for dry fruits, I mean, it's, dry like raisins or nuts. Can I buy it loose, or it has to be like loose kosher for Passover?
What?
Like loose raisins or nuts. Is it possible to buy loose, or it has to be packaged?
Have to be with the extra.
Yeah, Pastor.
So they tell me it's kosher for Passover, but it's
Who
loose
telling you?
in the store. So it has to be packaged. Okay, thank you. Hag Sameach.
Hag Sameach.
Chag Sameach. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.